back to a new reading vlog for the week. There are like quite a few new people here, so if you didn't know, my name's Renee. This is a little bit crooked. Thank you for being here, thank you for watching. It's a new reading vlog this week. I'm excited about this one, like so excited. It's only going to revolve around one book, and I was hoping to have started it yesterday, but yesterday I had other plans and I didn't do any of what I wanted to do yesterday. And the book that I'm going to be reading this week, I am actually reading as a buddy read with Sophie from Golden Hour Books on Instagram, and that's My Brilliant Friend by Elena Ferrante. I know, I'm so excited. Yeah, I've had this book on my TBR for a long time, and it just felt like the right moment to be doing this. I think because it's just one book, it won't be so book heavy focused like the last reading vlog. That was intense. Like, I don't think I showed anything else from my week because, well, I edited all that stuff out because it was just, there were too many books. I read 5 books, which is a lot, even though they were quite small. But I think to make a reading vlog around 5 books is a lot, so this week will be a bit more chill, a bit more relaxed. That's me introducing this reading vlog for the week. Anyway, I better finish getting ready for work and see you guys in a minute. Thought I'd show you my outfit, even though I showed you before, but like a full thing of it. It's quite just like a big sacky dress. Miss Crab, which is a New Zealand fashion brand that actually no longer exists, and I used to work in fashion and was lucky enough to I'm lucky enough to own quite a few of their pieces, and they're just completely beautiful and timeless, and I'll have them forever. Yeah, Miss Crab. I'm just wearing like a little black slip underneath this, and that's actually a New Zealand brand too. It's just a plain like cotton stretch slip from the brand Koto, and then my purple rubber burkies, and then a belt which is vintage. I bought it from an old shop years ago for like 50 cents, so it's my outfit today. Thought I would just show you that my toes are purple today. Just chilling in bed. Thought I would give my first impressions to this book. I'm only up to page 51. And I thought so far that there are a lot of characters. And I'm confused about who's called what, because some of them have real names, some of them have nicknames, some of them have names that only one person calls that person. At school they're called by their last name. It's really hard to keep up, but I'm sure I'll figure it out. But I think I'm gonna like it. I like a cast of characters. I love a saga filled with drama, which there seems to be a lot in this. Yeah, and that's all I can say so far. I also just wanted to talk about the covers of these books. Now, my question is, why are they all hideous? I'm not just talking about the ones in this series, I'm talking about every single edition of this book that I've ever seen are hideous. Someone needs to redesign these covers because they ain't pretty. Yeah, I'm gonna go to bed now because I'm quite tired, and I will see you tomorrow. Good night.
So I don't think I'm going to go into the intricacies of what happens in the
smoothie.
100 pages after the like initial
also,
first 100. I think the book is like 245
watching Iggy.
Pages. So the first 100 I kind of shared, but I don't think
She's actually kind of making me want to read Ferrante, which is not a book that I was ever interested in, if I'm being honest. Not that I have time to be adding books to my TBR, but yeah, that's what we're doing this morning on this Tuesday. Oh, I should show you the beautiful flowers that Rupert got me last Friday. There's lots of like wildflowers in there, or like kinds of flowers I like, and obviously my favorite colors, purple. So this hydrangea, it's looking a bit sad, but well, it's looking dead, but I kind of like it. It's droopy and sad, but that side's quite pretty too. I'm just gonna have some breakfast, boiling myself an egg, drinking my smoothie. And that's about it. Isn't this just the perfect kind of morning setup? A book, perfect looking cup of Yorkshire tea, eggs on toast, a smoothie that I've half drank, my phone, which just kind of ties in with the flowers and the smoothie. Gorgeous! Hi! I'm just going to put you down, because why would I hold you when I can put you on a surface that is way more stable than my shaky hands? It's a morning. We are going to work, and I still haven't read to 100 pages of My Brilliant Friend, which is what I was supposed to do yesterday. I'm not going to give an update until I get to 100 pages because I don't want to be annoying to you. And I need some time to think about my thoughts a little bit. Yeah, so that's what we're going to do. I'm just saying hello, checking in, talk to you later. Guess who's cooking dinner? I am. I'm making this recipe. It's a chicken stir fry, and it's delicious. I don't know, follow this account, Miss Polly's Kitchen. She makes really nice recipes. Simple, easy to follow, delicious, flavorful, yummy. Pray for me. I'm just kidding. I'll be fine. Dinner.
But if you look for truthfulness, you might just as well be blind.
Kia ora. Oh my god, my hair is so crazy. I finally got an appointment at my hairdresser's, but it's not until the 7th of January, which may as well be like 6 months from now. At the same time, I have waited this long to get a haircut, so what's another month? Anyway, I haven't really spoken to you guys much. I'm still not very far into this. I've only got up to the adolescence chapter, but still really enjoying it. I don't really have much more to say because I haven't read much more. But yeah, I just had my weekly therapy session. Was not keen for it today. I thought I was going to get away with talking about my Spotify wrap-up with my therapist today, but she is smarter than me and can see through my bullshit and was like, come on now. She doesn't give a shit about my Spotify wrap-up, so I was ready to talk about how music made me feel better today, but she was like, No, we're not going to talk about that. We're going to talk about this because that's the real problem. So, bless her for doing her job and not traumatizing me at the same time. Yeah, I'm just like writing some things down from therapy, which were helpful. Then I'm going to write my journal because that's also something I'm trying to do more of. We're going to order a takeaway. I think I want Korean. In fact, I know I want Korean, so that's what I'm going to request. Come in.
Hi.
Hi. Talking to the vlog.
Oh, hey vlog.
We're going to get a takeaway, and then I'm going to sit down with this book and read some more pages so that I have something to talk to you about next time you see me. Doesn't that sound amazing? Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Yeah. Things have turned around today, which is fan-bloody-tastic. Talk to you later. Bye. It's yummy Korean food. I got a curry with pork, and then I just call this like bits, which is what you normally get.
They're called ponchon.
You get a lot. You normally get these when you get order.
They're called oh, hang on. You have to edit this.
You normally get these when you order Korean food as like a side thing. It's like pickled vegetables, kimchi. This one's potato. That's really good. And this is like crab or some kind of...
It's a fish cake.
Fish.
Fish cake.
Yeah, fish cake. But yeah, it's going to be delicious. And I've got another one of these to drink. I'm so excited. Morning, welcome back to breakfast with Auntie Renee on the couch while she tries to get ready for work. Okay, it's much later than I thought it was. I forgot what I was coming on here to say. It's Friday anyway. I wanted to give a little My Brilliant Friend update because I've reached page 100. So far, Elena and Leela are still in their adolescence, so still quite young. Leela is a very interesting character. I am so intrigued to know what her motives are because we don't really know why she is behaving the way she is towards Elena. Like, she seems quite cruel and mean, but not vindictive, but she has a real fascination with Elena that feels like it has to do with power at the moment and the kind of control that she knows she has over her. And that's now making me think, like, what is Elena's deal? Like, why is she so... I mean, I can kind of understand why she would be drawn to Leela. Leela is kind of like... She mentioned, actually, in the first bit of the adolescence chapter, how she was able to kind of channel some of Leela into a situation, and I actually underlined it because I thought it was really quite cool what she had said. She said... she kind of explained what she would have done in this situation if Leela had been there, but she wasn't. She was alone, and And she said, instead, in her absence, after a slight hesitation, I put myself in her place. Or rather, I had made a place for her in me. Which I think kind of is the essence of what it feels like Elena likes about Leela. She likes that she's different to her. She likes that she is all the things that Elena is not, and she's obviously learning behaviours and things that she sees is helping her. So it's such an interesting kind of relationship, and it's written in such a subtle way that is just really kind of beautiful to witness. Yeah, I'm really enjoying it. We're only 100 pages in. I mean, we were supposed to be reading 50 pages a day, so technically today would have been read to 250, and we're a bit behind. So, and that's the update so far, and I will try to be better at kind of updating you. I know this week has been a bit slow, but tell you what, Tiny's week really took it out of me, and I needed a bit of a slower pace to start, but I'm really enjoying the book, and I really want to get into it. Like, sit down for 2 hours and just read. So, looking forward to doing that this weekend. What else is new? That's about it, really. Cool. I'm gonna finish getting ready for work. I'm from work. Had a beer on the stoop at work this evening, which definitely is a summer activity that we like to try and do on Fridays. That was really nice. It's the first day of bars and restaurants being open here, so everyone just felt like in a good mood. You know, everyone's a bit more freedom. People with their like wine going to BYO, and just everyone kind of seemed quite happy and in high spirits, which is always nice. And the weather's warm, so yeah. I got some book mail at work today, and I also bought a book yesterday, which I will quickly show you. I bought this book yesterday, My Body by Emily Ratajkowski. I needed cheering up, so I went to the bookshop, and I knew this is what I was going to get because I almost got it last time I was there. I picked it up and I thought, shall I? And I read the first little part of the first essay, and I was like, that's actually quite good. And then my internalized misogyny crept in, and it was like, it's probably not very good. Like, it's probably the only part that's good. And I was like, don't get it. It'll be terrible. And I have eaten my words because I've heard a lot of really good things about it, and that it is quite good. So I'm gonna read it. If you don't know, this is a collection of essays written by the model Emily Ratajkowski. If you don't know, that's what she looks like. I don't know if I can get any closer. Maybe I'll put a photo of her on the screen. Maybe not. It says Emily Ratajkowski is an acclaimed model and actor and an engaged political progressive, a formidable entrepreneur and a global social media phenomenon, and now a writer. Rocketing to world fame at age 21, Ratajkowski sparked both praise and furor from the provocative display of her body as an unapologetic statement of feminist empowerment. This book charts the subsequent evolution in her thinking about our cultural commodification of women. Yeah, I've heard it's quite good. There's a few kind of iffy parts in it around certain aspects of like trying to relate it back to capitalism. I don't know. I will find out. But that's the first book that I picked up. And then the second one that I got delivered today at work, which was pretty fun, is Woke Up This Morning, the definitive oral history of The Sopranos. Big fan of this TV show. Last year, Rupert and I watched Mad Men in lockdown, and this year we watched The Sopranos. Two great shows, I think, written, or a lot of the same people who did Sopranos went on afterwards to do Mad Men. But love them both, so good. And yeah, I saw this come up on HarperCollins newsletter that they usually send out every month, and I was like, I gotta have that. So very happy. Thank you, HarperCollins, for sending me this fantastic book. Bobby Bacala, who is one of the writers of this book, is one of my favourite characters in Sopranos. So, and I think they have a podcast that this is probably taken from. It says, woke up this morning as the essential companion to the seminal series. Whether you're a first-time viewer or a long-time fan, read it and you'll become a member of the family. You got a problem with that? Yeah. So it's like a lot of kind of behind the scenes, interesting things taken from a lot of interviews. Their podcast, they interview like different cast members. Thought that was quite cool. Thought it could be quite a good like read parts of it, or it'd be quite an easy read. So I don't know, it's just something fun and breezy for summer, kind of. That's me. I am gonna go sit outside with Rupert and his friend who's here, have a glass of wine, and then I'm gonna go catch up with one of my friends later on, and hopefully read some more of My Brilliant Friend, because yeah, I want to do that. Cool. Okay. Bye. Kia ora. We're going on a boat today, and this is my outfit. So I had to show you. Cute hat, little shoes, although I've been told that they have to come off once we're on the boat, because apparently that's the rules. You just don't wear shoes on a boat. Yeah, our friends have invited us on their boat today. It's really not the best weather for it. It's kind of grey, a little bit windy, but it should be fun. I've got my book, we've packed some food, and just gonna go with it and see what happens. Okay. Excited. Kia ora. It's the next day. I didn't vlog on the boat because I was just enjoying myself, to be honest, and I didn't really feel like pulling out a camera, and it actually wasn't the nicest day, so it would have just looked grey, and yeah, but it was quite fun. I have never been on a boat like that before. It was quite big. I don't know how long, but it had like cabins and inside bits, so yeah, it was heaps of fun. Rupert and I just went for a walk, just wearing my hat. He said I look like an old lady. He doesn't think that it suits me, so I don't care. I'm thinking of, I'm really thirsty, but I want like a fresh juice, like a fresh squeezed juice of some kind. I'm trying to think where we can get that from. Obviously, I don't want to make it myself. I'm not much further in My Brilliant Friend. They're still like 12, and there's just still a lot of like relationship building, like Elena and Leela. Well, Leela still seems quite standoffish towards Elena, doesn't want to show herself being like fully vulnerable with her, so she kind of does these things where she makes Elena feel as though they're getting closer, and then it's as if she's getting scared and like backing off or like doing things to hurt Elena on purpose. So yeah, it's kind of quite messed up, but it also reminds me of a friendship that I had when I was a kid. And just like the weird, dynamics and how like cruel children can be sometimes. Not that far through. Kind of have to finish this either today or tomorrow because I need to start reading Gilead. Because I need to have read that by Sunday or Saturday. So yeah, I might have to start Gilead tomorrow. Just to start get a headway on it, because Jessica and I are supposed to be doing a chat about that next Sunday, so I probably left it a little bit tight with everything, but oh well. Anyway, it's a little update, a little Sunday update for you. It's really hot though. I'm gonna open like some windows and some doors. So instead of reading, I have spent the day filming a book haul for you, and then I was like, well, all these books need to go back on the shelves now. So I reorganized my shelves. I really need to build a new shelf because this one up here is just this is not okay. I do not like that with that. So yeah, we've still got classics, men, so classics, and then a little bit towards the end we've got sci-fi, and then like crime, I would say. This one is men's, this one to here is translated fiction, and then from here to about here is short stories, and then all of this is fiction. Down the bottom we've got other stuff, big books, and then this is where everything else is sitting at the moment, which I don't love. I would prefer everything to be together, or at least on proper shelves. I hate bookcases like this. I just don't like them. Rest of the fiction, I've had to double shelf it to make it fit. We've got memoirs in here. Then this little part here is like Māori authors, just because I couldn't figure out where else to put them. And then down here we've got like non-fiction that is, I would say either not memoir or not essay. That's how I would put it. Yeah. And then essay collections in here. And then that is my pile of books that I need to read from publishers. And then I've got down here library books, and then some books that are gifts, and then books that I'm waiting to open. And then that's it. I promise one day I will film like a proper shelf tour. A lot of people wouldn't want that, but for now I don't want to do it until I have proper shelves and have figured out like where everything was gonna go. In an ideal world, that would be all fiction and everything would fit on there, and there'd be room for growing a little bit. And then this wall here would build a shelf and it would be non-fiction. This is the TBR kind of, which I just added some things to, took some things out, added some priority stuff. Yeah. So that's what I've been doing instead of reading, which I always hate this, but I always end up just not spending the time that I have reading, and then tomorrow I'll be like, wow, I really wish that I had have read more this weekend. The weather's really nice outside too. It's really windy though. I hate wind, so I'm not going outside. But I am probably going to go sit in our room because the sun will start coming in there soon. It'll be really nice. We got pizza for dinner. And we're watching the final episode of Downton Abbey. Very sad. We have grown to love these characters, even the ones that we don't like as much.
It's taking a second anti-inflammatory, newly prescribed anti-inflammatory for his potential arthritis.
Come to sign off the vlog. I still haven't finished My Brilliant Friend, but we'll get into that tomorrow when I start a new reading vlog. I've been given an extension though on reading Gilead, so I don't have to rush this one as much, which is nice. Yeah, I'm sorry that I didn't finish it, but you'll just have to wait for the new reading vlog to find out what I think. I was talking to Sophie, who I'm buddy reading this with, and I think we both agree that it's a bit of a hard one to kind of... Maybe we're playing as jazz. It's a bit of a hard one to discuss because of how the story is kind of built around this relationship, and it's really just kind of reiterating these moments between the two of them. And it's definitely more observational from Elena's part. So yeah, it's kind of, it definitely feels like something that is a culmination of everything rather than individual moments, if that makes sense. Anyway, I'm hoping to have a better understanding of it once we're finished. Okay. I'll see you next time. Bye.